yet another episode of the Hangout with Charles podcast. This is the place for Christ, community, fellowship, and just today's episode is on the community/gist spectrum. I reached out to members of my community to put this episode together, and I couldn't be more thankful that I got the response that I did. But first of all, it's your favorite host, Helen Charles, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. You're listening to the podcast. Welcome back. In other news, Valentine is here. It's a guys, it's February 14, 2023. So happy Valentine's Day to all the single pringles and of course to all the lovers as well. Special shout out to all the married couples who have helped put this episode together. So since 2021, I have done a Valentine's Day episode. First year, I wrote a letter to FH, which is future husband. In 2022, I got 14 single pringles to write letters to their future spouses. However, for this year, I wanted something different and got married couples to write letters to their spouses. So the theme for this episode is Dear Loved One. I got 13 entries and I had the most amazing, the most wonderful experience curating these 13 letters, and they had me blushing for days. I was like, oh, it's really good to be married to amazing, loving, supportive, and godly spouses. In my friend's words, I thought it was easy until I started writing. And I think this was the major sentiment echoed by most people. But these letters are proof of the thoughtfulness and time that went into writing them. So dear loved ones, when you listen to this, know that you are loved. Guys, enough of this intro. It's Valentine's Day. Let's tension some single pringles. But yeah, that's that. Just listen, and I hope that your time is well spent and you can pick one of the lessons. You can find me on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify. Just search for Hangouts with Charles. Disclaimer, if my voice cracks in some places, I'm still on the mend, so I will try to do the best I can, but just bear with me. Alright, get your wine, water, juice, tea, anything, chocolates, all the Valentine goodies that you got. Get something to drink, get your earplugs, and listen. You can send me gifts, not others to receiving gifts. Alright, let's settle in and listen. Entry 1. Hey babe, the day we met is still fresh in my memory. It is one story I'm not tired of telling. That one day, in a world of stress and headache, the king met his queen. Babe, I know you're thinking that's so cliche, but it's what it is. Guess what? It's officially our first Valentine as a married couple. And the past year has been mixed with celebrations, laughter, and sorrow. Though it seemed like for one laughter, the tears were double. There is no fear, because I know that God is our anchor. It has been a learning experience for me, but I'm here for the entire ride. I have, and I'm indeed learning what it means to love unconditionally, and learning patience, tolerance, and understanding. And though we still have so much learning to do, I'm indeed thankful for growth. I'm thankful for where we are, and I'm super eager for where we're going. The past 1 year has taught me that 2 is indeed better than 1. I'm thankful for your constant support and presence, even on the days it felt like I didn't need you there. Thank you for not making a fuss all the many times I did not cook. Thank you for enduring all the times I was unavailable. Thank you for always looking for ways to make me comfortable. Thank you for being there in the times of grief. Thank you for holding the fort when it seemed like the wave of darkness was unending. Thank you for holding my hands through it all. To my husband, on our first Valentine as Mr. and Mrs., I cannot promise to stop annoying you. I cannot promise to stop farting in your space. I may not be able to promise to stop being independent and stubborn, as you call it, but here's what I can promise. I promise to always be there, to love, cherish, and adore you, to hold on to the vows we took, to be your unwavering support through whatever life throws at us, and to enjoy this life that we share together. My dearest husband, I loved you. I love you still, and I will always love you. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Your loving wife, Z. Entry 2. Hey, Fifi. I'm not very good with words. Many times I'm unable to convey my feelings for you. And this is not due to a lack of those feelings, but rather to a lack of words whenever I need to describe my emotions for you. I wonder how a small boy like me could be so lucky. Everything you do flutters my heart and keeps me in awe of you. Every day you inspire me to be the best version of myself and achieve new milestones. Your giggles are so sweet and heart-touching that I can listen to them all day long. I look into your eyes and I see my entire world. You, girl, light up my world like no one else. I'm glad I found someone like you who is so cheerful, empathetic, kind, and full of joy. Even in the most difficult situations, you put me at ease by lending your ears and holding my hands. So let's straight back to the very beginning, to how we met in photo, at Stack, and at the lectors meeting. I began observing this new member who never smiled, was bold, matured, and focused on her business. And gosh, her attention to details when she spoke or corrected someone was impeccable. After noticing you at a few meetings, I made it a personal goal to never miss meetings because I wanted to see and hear an intelligent, well-mannered babe speak. Your academic achievements was extra motivation for me to be your friend. So many other events happened between our second year to fifth year in uni that further endeared me to you. On the verge of leaving school to face the outside world, I was already plotting a future in my head with you. That's how much you had come to mean to me. So I made sure that we spoke every single day. Do you remember when I proposed to you in the heat of a storm? I was nervous, shy, and worried because I didn't know how you would react to my proposal. But I guess I knew in my heart you would say yes because I saw love glittering in your eyes. If there's one thing I will continue to thank God for, it will be your presence in my life. I can't imagine my life without you because you make everything so much better and easier. Maybe I would have crumbled so badly if it hadn't been for you. And just like in every relationship, we've had our fair share of troubles, worries, and anxieties. We've been through so much together, but we have managed to stay put. We've had very tough times, which is another story altogether. Sometimes I think I must have done various good deeds in this life that God sent you my way. First as friends, and to besties, and to partners doing this life together with the most amazing daughter ever. And the list is truly endless. I'm thankful for your support and unconditional love. I've been wanting to write a love letter for so long, but could not find a better time than now. Thanks to Helen for putting me on the spot. Forever is a long time. A very long time, but with you, it seems so short. You're the reason I look forward to life with joy and happiness. So let's keep creating awesome memories together every single day. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for riding with me on this journey. Thanks for the many sacrifices we make to have a peaceful home. Thank you for being patient with me during disagreements. Your bestie, Ugo. And 3. Dear can you believe it's 3 years already? I remember getting our first apartment. It wasn't magnificent, but it was our own little paradise. Remember the stress you gave me over the pet name you now cherish because it was the name of a male character from my favorite and Danny TV show at the time. Talking about how I was trying to compare you to my fantasy man. Little did I know that it was one of your 16 news shading you. Shout out to SGRT, Midi, and Tiva. Your love was everything. Being married to you has been a roller coaster. We have cried, laughed, fought, prayed. Kai, babe, we really prayed in that house, so whoever rents it next is blessed. We've done everything in between. I never thought I could depend on someone as I do with you, as Paris, independent that I am. I love how you love me, even when I'm being an ass. How you sacrifice and make excuses for me, and how you call me out when I'm doing the worst. I'm grateful for how you care for our child. It's amazing the length you will go for her. Setting your ego aside. Remember that airport scene where you strapped her to your back with a wrapper because I was indisposed and just couldn't. You looked at me and said, isn't she my child? Wow, ọkùnrin mẹ́ta. See how Lagos girls were commending you as they walked past. I was like, he's taking ma, keep it moving. I'm grateful we get to do life together, my guy. I miss taking pictures of you sleeping beside me on the bare floor while I prepared for my exams. Thank you for holding my hands on the difficult days. Thank you for encouraging me when the results were bad and celebrating the big wins with me. You, my guy, you're not perfect, but with you, I see that God is awesome with an amazing sense of humor. What I lack, you possess in abundance, and what I possess, therein lies your deficiency. So rather than fight it out, we will balance and help each other grow until Jesus comes. Happy Valentine's Day, bro. Cheers to beautiful years ahead. Ife mini te mini koshosho. Love you to pieces. Love, S. Entry 4. My darling wife. As Valentine's Day approaches, I find myself overwhelmed with gratitude for the love and joy you bring into my life. It feels just like yesterday that we were two university sweethearts trying to find their way. But here we are, 10 years later, happily married, blessed with a beautiful daughter, and another on the way. You know you're the light of my life, the beat in my heart, and the love that I cherish more and more with each passing day. Your unwavering support, your selflessness, and your constant smile makes my heart overflow with love. And as I reflect on the past 10 years of our journey and the memories we have made together, I am filled with joy and happiness. Babe, we've been through so much together, but this has only made our love to wax stronger. You have brought so much light and laughter into my life. You have filled the days with belly aching laughter, and I'm grateful for every moment we have shared. I am beyond lucky to have you as my wife, my best friend, and the mother of our children. I'm glad that I get to spend the rest of my life with you and make many more precious memories together. Happy Valentine's Day, my love. You're the reason for my happiness, my life, and everything. With all my heart, Chuki. Entry 5. My baby. Relationships can be tough, but somehow we make it work. There is probably nothing I'm writing here that I haven't said to you before, but it's Valentine's Day, so here we go. Thank you for everything, babe. Thank you for showing me that everything I prayed and wished for is possible. I remember the days I prayed for the man I would call my husband. I laugh sometimes because a part of me felt I was asking for too much. But God, He brought you into my life and surpassed my expectations. He brought you into my life and showed me that He's that kind of God, the one who over-delivers, the God who does all that you ask for and then adds some extra, the one who would bring together two people who were miles apart and give them a love they both didn't know they needed. Uzo, I prayed for a love that would mirror the Father's love, and you have delivered on all fronts, loving me consistently and relentlessly through the joys and the difficulties. I look forward to learning and discovering new ways to love you. And I promise not to take what we have for granted. Today, I want you to know that you are my blessing, a gift from God, and I am eternally grateful for you. I love you, boo boo. Love, Uju. Entry 6 to my second scoop of you. Hey, babe. It's Val's Day. You know I'm not a huge fan of Valentine's Day because I do not believe that our love gets only one day to be celebrated in a year. I celebrate you every day, babe. Ife Diche. I have spent days trying to come up with the perfect words to describe how much you mean to me, because you're perfect for me in every respect. And even on the days when I lack the words to communicate my feelings, you never have to doubt the depth of my love for you and how much I cherish this life that we get to build together. You see, I never thought I could love anyone this much until I met you. You're my soulmate, my everything, and sharing my life with you has been such a terrific journey. You have made it even better with how much joy, laughter, and color that you add to my world. I know I'm not perfect, and there are times when I bother you a lot, yet you give me immense support and strength. With you in my life, I'm confident that there is no hurdle too great that I cannot face, that there are no obstacles that we cannot surmount as one. I know ours is a young love, but I can feel it already, that this is the stuff dreams are made of. Forever and always, I will cherish your presence a lot, and I know that our love will always guide us towards the right path. I love you with all my heart. Remember how much we have talked about the kind of life we dream of. I want to reassure you that I'm always here for you, through thick and thin, and I will always be by your side in every situation. You can count on me, babe. I love you beyond words, my sweetheart, and will continue to do so now and forever. I love you a lot. Love, first scoop of you. Entry 7. My darling husband, the one and only Mazi. Today I celebrate you for going over and beyond to make me happy and comfortable, for always being patient with me, for making our home as peaceful and loving as it can be. Thank you for being such a kind and thoughtful partner. I'm amazed at how you have been intentional about me and our marriage from day one, and how you have remained consistent 2 years down the line. And I know that it only gets better from here on. Thank you for loving me and trusting me with your all. I couldn't have asked for a better friend, lover, gist buddy, travel partner, and all-round awesome husband. I truly appreciate you for working your ass off to ensure that I never lack anything. Thank you for always standing by me, for being my biggest cheerleader, and always pushing me even when I begin to doubt my capabilities. With you by my side, there is no mountain that I cannot climb. I'm truly blessed for the gift of you and the best in-laws one could ever wish for. May God continue to bless and keep you for me in good health. I love you more than words can ever express. Happy Valentine's Day, my love. Cheers to many more years of celebrating our love. With love from your queen, Ollie Boo. Entry 8. My wonder wall. I smile when I think of you. And when we are apart, there is always so much I want to tell you daily. We get through some of it, but a bunch of it would best wait till we're back together finally. It just shows that you are the highlight of my day. For you, of course, the queen of my heart. In my soul, we know where we're going. We're going to where our grass is green. So let's keep moving stride by stride, side by side, and we'll be okay. I love you always for being my best friend, for always believing in me as naughty and stubborn as I can be, for doing an amazing job in your career so far, and without you realizing this, you have made me also strive to achieve more. I'm grateful to you for making me a better person, for seeing things from a more diverse view, and being more open to other ideas. You know when to be firm and when to use tact to pass a message across. I'm thankful that you have made us more prayerful, but we can always improve on this. Oh yeah. Thanks for believing in me and the guys on the beach house project. We have finally closed it out. So let's make the money. I want you to always remember this as a showing of how much I love you. I might not show it every day, so it might be easy to forget. But I see you every day. I would like you to always see the good in yourself and how much you touch other people's lives by just being you. In the word of the Knox, we can do this every day. Let's go out like dynamite. We're living life, ride or die. This is a little testament and gesture of my love. Happy Valentine's Day, Tobes. Love, Tola. Entry 9. Hey, Obi. Where do I start? I guess I'll just start somewhere. One thing I'm sure of is, once I start, it will certainly flow. Only be my butterscotch. You are truly yummy in every sense of the word. As I say, you give me a glimpse of how much God loves me. I have an idea of how much He cares about me because you do such a wonderful job showing me every day. Thank you for being so intentional with me. My husband is damn too intentional with me. Like what? You were never the plan or the spec. You were meant to be my Uber guy, pending when I could get my car and just ignore you or something. But guess what? I had the last joke in all of this. We've been together for 6 years now. Friends and lovers for almost 4.5 years. And married, still friends and lovers, for 1 year and 5 months. I can say that it has indeed been a glorious 6 years of my existence. It's your heart for me every time. Everyone needs an Owoni Ray in their lives, no cap. I have told everyone around me that cares to listen, marry better man, he gets why. Your heart is pure and real gold. I will try not to say I love you too much in this letter because that has never been a thing of doubt for a second and we both know it. Thank you for always allowing me find expressions in the different forms that I do today. Thank you for giving it all to me, giving it all up for me. Thank you for choosing me and us always. It's a no-brainer for you because you always say you have no other choice. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for carrying my matter literally on your head and whole body self. He will now put his own on the floor. Thank you for seeking Christ with me. Thank you for having my back and watching it always. You're undeniably God's awesome treasure to me. You have kept the words of your memorabilia to me every day. Those words are engraved in my heart. You deserve all the good things life has to offer. I'm writing the letter straight from my heart to reiterate to you and the world that I love you to stupor, baby. You have been the best decision so far after Christ. Owoni Ray, you're more of a friend to me than an actual husband. That shows how fluid and genuine our relationship is. I love the dynamics of our relationship. I can't even explain it to anyone. Not only us get them. We often hear that the first year of marriage is turbulent for newlyweds, but I can't relate though, because I have been coasting, having fun and doing life amazingly well. You cover me so well that everyone thinks I'm perfect if I hear. You're certainly the wind beneath my wings that make me soar so high. Helen made me do this, but I'm happy she made me do it, because sometimes we need to pause and appreciate the ones that really matter to us in the most unconventional ways that there is. You're amazing, exceptional, dynamic, resourceful, loving, focused, and goal-oriented. The list is long and plenty. You're a genuine and good human being. I wish I could write like Solomon Bucci's wedding vows you sent to me on IG. But don't worry, he's a professional writer and I'm just there when it comes to this writing of it. But know that I love you more than he loves Adiola. I said so. I love you, my darling, with the love of Christ and the love of me. You are blessed and divinely favored. We would grow old and gray, basking in this magic we feel for each other. Even our daughter, when she comes, would have to calm down because I'm not sharing it with anyone, even her. Because I did fear the daughters of these days. You have a special place in my soul, always my butterscotch. Even though you don't believe in Valentine and all these theatrics, I say happy Valentine to the absolute love of my life, Owenire. Love, Ife. Entry 10. Dear L, we've had those moments when we wondered what it would be like if we had not met each other. Not have had the long walks and talks under the moonlight. Remember how we sat by the well in that small village in Oka after Compline? It is not a small itch that throws my mind to those days. Who would have thought that this one friendship many years ago would make me a better man? I've wrestled with myself most of the times, faced fears I did not know followed me like a shadow. I've made a life with you, and when I sleep, I don't dream of another without you in it. I wish I could sing, then I would call a band so that I can give you a performance the world has never seen. Instead, I have humble words to string like a rosary and adorn you with. While I write this, my mind wanders like a poet under a maid's window. A simple task to weave a dream by moonlight. You're like a dream to me. So just imagine. Imagine a favorite dance. No, imagine a favorite song. Okay, scratch that. Imagine this is the night we'll be singing and dancing to our favorite song, and it will never end. Your love, Chi. Entry 11. Hey B, happy Valentine's Day. I love that you get to be my Valentine for the rest of my life. I love our friendship. I love our deep connection and intense conversations. I love our humor, the way we laugh without a care in the world, and all our inside jokes. I love how we're always in sync, even with the tiniest things. I love that I can smell you even when you're far away. I love how you hype me. I love how you indulge me anytime I feel like entering inside your skin. I love how people don't understand how we're never tired of each other's company. I love how thoughtful and how kind you are. I love how safe our love is. So true, so pure, and no one can touch it. I love you. Yours, B. Entry 12. To my sugar. People often say that love is not just a powerful feeling that any human being can express for another. It is the very elixir of life that makes the world tick and gives it hope. But yeah, I'm not just talking about a noun or an action word. I'm talking about my own love. The one who fitly gives expression to a world I have known all my life. Another representation cut from the cloth of the Almighty. That is my Agbibal. I'm thankful to God for the choice of you as my partner. It's been 67 months since our paths crossed, and the resultant support, love, and care are among the numerous factors that always keep me going. Your beautiful smile, warm, never-ending hugs, and fiery passions has enamored you at the center of my heart. In this continuously beautiful story of ours, there's been lots of moments that I would never forget. Moments of joy and laughter, of peace and wisdom, of patience and introspection, of virtue and loyalty. All of these times working together for our good. Thank you for the gift of yourself. Thank you for your presence and loyalty. Thank you for being the ever-soothing voice of reassurance, validation, and encouragement. Words will do a poor job in describing my appreciation of you for the gift of our beautiful daughter. What an amazing mother you are increasingly becoming. You stand tall. Your children surround you, and I will always be there for it. I pray to God that we both would keep loving each other over the same way and better for our lifetime. And together, it is Semper Fidelis with decades of love-filled Valentines. I love you, Mrs. Adeniji. Love, Sheon. Entry 13. Letter to my darling Ajibola. My sweetheart, my love, Jibs, my lover. This letter is supposed to be one to express my feelings of love to you, but I'm afraid it will be one of gratitude, not because I don't love you, but because I'm thankful for the love that we share, and I'm thankful for the person that you are. I love you so much, Ajibola, and I will say thank you first for being the best partner a girl can have, for being patient, for being kind. Your kindness is your best attribute because you show it to everyone that knows you. People say there is no perfection, but I will say you're pretty close. Thank you for being my shrink, my listening ear. You give being a supportive partner the real meaning. Thank you for listening to all my rants and worries without getting tired of judging me. Thank you for your never-ending soothing words. You always have the best things to say at the right time. Thank you for learning and unlearning the past 10 years with you. The growth of our relationship has been wonderful. I'm very glad that you have also taught me so many great things and you have contributed so much to my growth and have always pushed me to be the best version of myself. I'm forever grateful for you and really happy for this medium to express this. Thanks for being an amazing father. I know it's just been a little over a year, but you're the best dad in the world. Thanks for carrying out your parental duties in the sweetest way. In the midst of your tight schedule, you will still manage to find time to be the best dad there is, and Katie knows that. I'm very happy you're in my life, and I do not take all of this for granted. My life is the best with you in it, and I'm always grateful to God that I met you. My handsome 6 feet hunk of deliciousness with the cutest eyebrows. Thank you for the past 10 years and cheers to 80 more. Don't get tired of me. I love you, Ajibola. Oh, love, Jenny. Guys, if you got to the end. By now, you know you're the real deal. I hope that this letter shows you that love is real and sweet. And Adaba will give you a love worth waiting for. And the marriage is truly a beautiful thing. I like to know what letter you love the most, right? And I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day celebration. Please, guys, don't be overly tensioned by what you see on social media. Everything is created. The more you look, the less you see. I will catch you in the next episode in another 2 weeks. I don't know what we're going to be discussing, but I trust God to provide words. Guys, I have so much going on. Classes, work, and life in general. But trust that I will show up and consistently too. Thank you for always listening and for all the feedback. I do not take it for granted. Until I come your way next time, know that you are loved. You guys, you are loved, my darlings, by Abba. And this love makes every other love pale in comparison. Guys, bye-bye.